All right, you guys, welcome to the podcast, Life It's Better with a Bow, powered by Protect. We're out here in Utah. It's hot, but it's 15 degrees cooler up here. We're sitting at, what, just over 9,000 feet. Biggest event we've ever done. We're sitting in the house because it's a little dusty outside, so we're overlooking home base, which is our largest home base ever. And we have an awesome guest and good friend of ours, Sloane Brown. Sloane, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
I know. I miss you. Sloane, what did we meet, 3 years ago or so?
No, I think 5 or 6.
It's been that long. Okay,
I started at Yeti 5 years ago.
Oh, well, that's when it was then, 5 years ago. So Sloane and I met when he was working at Yeti. And
the next year. So we met. Yeti had a little bit of interaction with TAC, and then we met and we signed on as
the big
title
dog
sponsor.
Yeah, you guys were the big dog. So, and it's been fun ever since. You're no longer at Yeti.
Nope.
You're on your own.
Doing my own thing.
And one of my favorite things, Sloane, that as of late is the name of your business. I freaking love it. So tell everybody what's up.
Yeah, the name of my business is Sloaner Jamz Consulting.
I love it.
Because you just can't take anything seriously.
That's
it's more
right.
fun. Life is way more fun that way, at least.
Well, and your job on that consulting, you're more of like experiential marketing consulting, something I'm a big fan of myself. And so if you had some like serious name, then I don't think it would send the message that Sloaner Jamz does.
Yeah.
Like Sloaner Jamz says, this guy knows how to have fun.
Yeah.
So, but prior to Sloaner Jamz Consulting, you've posted a few Sloaner Jamz reels.
I have so much fun doing those.
That's awesome, man. So tell us, why Sloaner Jamz?
Well, it was a nickname that was given to me in college. There's a movie line, and you may be able to help me out because you're a movie line guy.
I don't know about that.
Boner Jamz. He has a playlist called Boner Jamz.
I
can't remember what movie it was from, but Sloaner Boner has always been a thing, a name for me. And
that was your college name, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sloaner Jamz was.
Well, I love it. You guys, I found a shirt at the Old Navy, and it said Slow Jams, and it had a sloth holding a ghetto blaster, like late 80s, early 90s type ghetto blaster, probably late 80s. And so I scratched out the W and wrote in the rest to make it say
A-N-E-R.
Yeah, A-N-E-R. So it said Sloaner Jamz. It wasn't a Z, it was an S, but it still worked. And,
I still wear that shirt.
Dude, that shirt is money.
You
might have to update the ink, though, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's still there. I mean, it's still there. It's very visible.
That's awesome. I love it. So, all right, Sloane, you're working with a couple of brands that are with us here at Total Archery Challenge. And the only reason they're with us is because of you. I don't know that we would have met these guys prior. I think we had, actually.
Maybe.
Turtle Box we had.
Yeah.
They
went to a couple
Texas
events
or something.
Yeah. Yep.
But we'll talk Turtle Box real quick. So that is as you guys have heard on the podcast before, Turtle Box is the official audio sponsor of Total Archery Challenge. You're listening to that at the water stations, home base, the range, wind, rain, dust, it doesn't matter. Kick it out of the box truck. This thing is amazing. And we've really enjoyed having it. I do think it adds an element of ambiance, if you will, depending on the music playing for our events. We've loved having it. But tell us a little bit about Turtle Box. They got some cool stuff coming down the pipe.
They do, yeah. They're, I guess it started 10 years ago. There's 4 guys that live in Houston, and they were all roommates together in their late 20s and early 30s, and they had a sailboat together. They had a canoe, and they were always doing stuff on the water on the Houston and Galveston Bay. They just love music, and at the time there was not a good solution. They wanted a waterproof speaker that they could take out, and they kept breaking them, and so they built this thing in their garage 10 years ago. And started kind of selling it to friends and family. And it was kind of gaining a little bit of traction, but they kind of sat down one night and they were like, hey, I think there's a business here. Like, let's go do this. And so they kind of moonlighted for a little while. And then in 2020, there was enough of a business to like go, and one of the four took the leap, and then they all kind of followed suit. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because that's kind of a similar story to Yeti.
And that's why they were the first brand I approached after I left Yeti when I decided to start my own thing, because there's so many similarities between the two brands. Like Turtle Box is very much at their core, it's hunting and fishing. But music kind of being the universal language, and everybody loves music, that, you know, I'm excited to kind of help take them into some newer communities and larger pursuits. But
I think that's awesome. So we have had the Turtle Box for a couple years. Now we've got orange ones, which I like. I dig that color.
They pop.
Although I did see like a green one or gray or something with a logo on the back of it. I need to work that into the equation. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you guys, everyone's like this. You play music when you're working hard, and you can just you get in the groove and you keep doing it. And that was the beauty of the Turtle Box for us, is when we're tearing down, we have to tear down rain or shine, and we're all gathered around the semi, organizing all the gear. That's been the beauty of that particular product. One, the Bluetooth range is pretty long. Two, we didn't care if it was raining like a dog out there. It just was playing music. Yeah, it's just super waterproof. I don't know how that works, but
it's IP67. You can dunk the thing underwater. It will keep playing music.
That's awesome. We should do a video and listen to some some Def Leppard and see what it sounds like underwater.
Classic.
We'll play just different songs underwater. I'm working on that. That's going to be the next video.
To your point, though, that's what I love so much about Turtle Box is we call it elevates experiences.
It does.
And people are like, why would a speaker company be going after hunting and fishing people? Well, when you get your ass kicked in the duck woods and you woke up at 3 a.m. to set out the decoys and march in there and do all the things, and you get skunked and you're picking up the decoys, you turn on music, changes the entire thing.
Changes everything. You're 100%
And it's a lot like, music is a lot like smell as far as senses and memory goes. Like, you hear that one song that hits you at the exact right time, and then you hear it 10 years later and you go back to that place.
Here's the thing. I'm going to share a story along that since you say that, because I started working in Alaska when I was 16. I was in Cordova in a fish plant, and our boss, Joe, played Things of Stone and Wood. I'm talking till your ears hurt. This guy would jam to a band called Things of Stone and Wood.
What are they? Rock?
They're like, to me, they're kind of like, why can't I think of that name of that band? They're like why can't I Rusted Root type feel.
Third Eye Blind-ish?
No, do you know Rusted Root?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, son.
Okay.
We gotta work some tunes into your
Is
library.
it like reggae
we gotta
or
get
what?
Sloaner. No, it's like I don't know the name of it. Like Cool.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm gonna have to find out. You know what? I'm gonna do this while we're talking. I'm going to do the genre of what they would be, and then I can tell you, because there's 19,000 genres.
that's a fact.
That is a fact. All right, guys, we had to take a break real quick as I answered the phone because we're doing podcasts while we're working. But we also looked up Things of Stone and Wood genre. This is called folk rock.
I'm A-okay with that. I like that.
No, they're good. It'll pick up here, but the point was, you and I were discussing, like, music brings back a memory. And, all right, guys, so we should just have this in the background because it's so
nice.
rad.
It's kind of nice.
But whenever I hear Things of Stone and Wood, it immediately takes me back to that time that I got to work with Joe. And he's since passed, right? So it's you're absolutely right. Music changes things.
Yep.
And that's why it's so important. If we don't have the Turtle Box jamming, somebody's like, dude, somebody's got to get some tunes going.
You guys have always kind of had music around registration.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing that made these better than what we had in the past is we had one of those PA systems running wires and all that stuff. And when you and I were talking Turtle Box more, it was like, hey, you can put a speaker on either side, and they link.
So when you link two together, you get true left-right stereo. And it's really, really powerful.
It is good. So we really like that, and it's been good. And you're 100% right. Music changes the mood. And for where I've been, I'm super tired on this event. It's our last event, and, it's just been kicking my butt, but music changes it. You can just decompress. So, all right, guys. So Turtle Box, you've heard us talk about it 1,000 times, and it's in every email, but there you go.
Scan the QR code around the course and enter to win.
Hey, is Turtle Box first client of Sloaner Jamz?
They were, yeah.
See, that's amazing. Now every time you play music, you'd be like, first client for Sloaner Jamz Consulting.
Right. Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you probably shrink. How much weight have you lost this tour?
I don't know. Just this event, I've probably lost 20 pounds. But
you look better than you do at the end of the events usually. I've seen you with blisters on your lips, bags under your eyes.
Well, I'm getting something going on some stress-related issues around my lips and nose.
Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. You looked like you were knocking on death's door.
Well, now I got some color on me too. That helps. Usually I'm just pasty white.
And we still haven't outfitted you in the And One jumpsuit.
No, you keep promising me that.
Yeah, I do.
Guys, real quick on the And One. That is a brand out of, I don't know, they sell in Walmart, I guess. So one day, I bought these socks at Walmart.
And One back up in like the early 2000s was like it was like the NBA's kind of bastard stepchild that was like bad. And they were street guys, but incredible ball handlers, but very like gangster thugs, like huge baggy pants.
Okay, well, here's the thing. They make a nice sock. and it's like $1 a pair. Me. So anyway, I bought some socks, and I was in South Dakota, and Ashley Kurtenbach, we should get her on the podcast, her and Jesse. Yep. But anyway, they were running into town. She said, "Can I get you anything?" I said, "Man, if you could go by Walmart and get me some socks." She says, "Oh, no problem. What kind of socks are they?" And I said, "Andy's." So she goes to Walmart, looks everywhere for Andy's socks. And then she said, "Are you sure it's not called And One?" I'm like, "Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it is."
And it's so funny because you're so clueless about what the brand used to be.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, Andy's. Okay, sweet. So And One socks, I thought they were called Andy's, and I did not know they were the blacktop basketball sock of choice.
Yeah, so I've been wanting to get Sean like a retro And One like basketball uniform with like big baggy.
I would wear that at the
sleeveless and it'd be really good at the end of the tour because your tan lines are
tan lines are on point.
How do your legs look?
Oh, they're pasty white.
Oh yeah,
look at that.
And hairless.
Yeah, well,
there you go.
Sort. There's hair where the pants don't rub.
Yeah.
So I'm not bad at shaving my legs. My pants just wear weird. So that's the And One story.
Montana Knife is also here.
Oh, that's another client.
In 2 hours, which this won't be published by then, but Snyder's coming by the booth for a gear talk because they have joined forces and they're doing an Aaron Snyder by MKC knife this fall.
Wow.
It'll be a Canadian belt knife. I've seen the 3D renderings. And
are you exposing too much? It'll be out before this publishes in tomorrow.
What, the knife?
Yeah.
No, the party will be. The knife doesn't come until October. But no, it is a badass knife. Aaron's been wanting to make it forever. Obviously, he's big made in the USA guy, so he and Josh linked up, and we're really, really excited about that.
MKC is a really fun brand, and this is something that I've really enjoyed with Total Archery Challenge. A lot of brands have really launched their expo style of marketing with us. MKC's one of them.
Yep. Yeah, no, their entire brand as a result of Total Archery Challenge.
Isn't that cool?
It's the coolest thing in the world because you can hit so many people.
Yeah.
And that's why I love this event. That's why we took the title sponsorship at Yeti. That's why I brought you 3 other brands because not only do you reach probably what? How many total shooters and unique shooters? 12,000?
Here?
10,000? No, total. The whole tour.
No, 30,000.
30,000 okay. So 30,000 people. What do you think each one of their average social media followings is? I would say 1,000.
It might be.
It
might
may be
yeah.
more, and it may be more. And every single one of those people is so stoked to be out here that they're posting. So I would love for somebody to figure out the total reach of Total Archery Challenge.
I don't know.
But it's the family that has also come around this thing, and like,
well, and the networking. Right?
How many
for
brands
MKC.
have launched?
Dialed was born at TAC. Like Scott was attending TAC for multiple years, and he's like, "This is the solution."
I bet Mountain Physio has done really well here. Sheep Feet, I remember, was really early on here. ProTect has been along for as long as they could have been.
Yeah.
You know the canvas wall tent craze?
Yeah.
I'm going to take credit for that.
Good.
The Yeti designed tent.
Oh, yeah, out here. Oh, there's no doubt. That is 100%.
And that tent has been
through the ringer.
All over the United States with you guys, but also to Hawaii for World Surf League and to Alaska. It may have hit all 50 states. No.
And Canada, didn't it?
It's been to Canada. Yeah, it went to Revelstoke. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it was in Canada. There's a chance it's been. I'll tell you what, it's probably driven through 30-something
you guys
states.
don't go up to Maine.
Us.
Yeah,
no, but we go to Vermont.
Yeah,
we do capture a lot of different states. So let's see. I got guys again. We're gonna take a second here. Okay, we're good there. MKC's been a really fun brand. I really like Josh and Brandon. I've got an idea for a knife that would be super rad. So we'll see.
I mean, they're just scratching this. They're just scratching the surface.
We're in the works.
All they have is fixed blades at this point. They have incredible chef knives too.
Yeah, I've got a set and I love it.
They're just getting warmed up. Wait until you see what's on the docket for next year.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be fantastic. They're a good knife. They do a great job. They're a great group of people.
Brandon's one of the sharpest marketers out there too, I would say.
Well, I think that's made evident by how fast they've
Josh
grown.
was so smart to identify his weak point there and bring in somebody very, very capable. And he treated him very well too.
Yeah. He did it right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And he's not, I mean, he's very unassuming. He just likes everybody, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's say on the social media side, you have one person that follows you or 1 million, he likes you guys.
Yeah, and he's going to get back to you and talk to you. Yeah, he's an awesome dude, and he's so knowledgeable. He is one of 140 master bladesmiths in the world. Something like that, around 140.
Wow.
And he was the youngest person to get it. He got it when he was 19 years old.
That's insane. I know he was on Forged in Fire a couple times.
Yeah.
Took second both times.
But that's like, have you ever heard of a master sommelier, the wine people? Mm-hmm. Same thing. I mean, there's about the same of each one. There's probably more sommeliers.
I think I have. I don't know anything about wine, but master forge man or whatever they're called.
Manliest thing
master
in the world.
Smith.
Master bladesmith.
Isn't it weird? His name's Josh Smith, and he's a bladesmith.
Josh Smith.
Maybe, you know what? I'll bet that's not his real last name.
His
name's probably like Conduit.
Guggenheim.
Josh Guggenheim or Josh Condowismeyer. And all of a sudden he's like, I like Smith because I'm going to be a blacksmith.
Yep.
I'm going to ask him about that. We're calling him out.
Yep. It's suspect.
Yeah, it is. It just seems a little bit too coincidental. It sounds like we got
somebody practicing there.
Elk calling down there. We got a couple of 13-year-olds with their reeds they just got from Bo Brooks, the world elk calling champion,
and elk.
World elk.
Both. He also has one world elk. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think
he gave these kids some reeds and some lessons and
turkey. He also has one turkey too.
Kid's amazing. Super nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Always smiling. He's cool.
Yeah, I was listening to him, some of the clips people posted of him calling in Montana at the elk championship. And
Did you hear about the
holy
story
moly.
afterwards?
Uh-uh.
So at the RMEF banquet, he won Worlds earlier that day, and he's got this cool new wooden bugle tube.
I've seen it, and it's amazing.
He's selling them now too, which is really cool. But he went up during the banquet fundraiser, and he donated his 2-time world championship elk calling bugle.
Wow.
Too. And guess who was bidding on it? They got in a bidding war.
Who? Russ Cokerhands?
Corey Jacobson, who
nice.
he lost to, and Bo's father.
It's who won?
Bo's dad wasn't going to lose.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool when you have somebody like Corey Jacobson.
Yeah.
Who also is a world elk
Corey was
champion
going to get
multiple
it. Corey was
years.
going to get it and gift it back to Bo as a congratulatory notion.
That's awesome. And then Dad did the same thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it
he's such a nice kid. I mean, I've got these 2 little 13-year-olds running around doing it, and he's taking the time to talk to him. I mean, my son's been texting him.
He's been handing out. I saw your son handing out his business cards
Oh, really?
to random people.
That's awesome. These kids.
Preston's your youngest, right?
Yeah, and he's deep in the elk calling right now. So
he is.
We're definitely going to be on the mountain during the rut. So that kid, I know we can call in. He's good enough. He'll call in one of these young bulls.
What'd y'all draw?
So we didn't draw anything. We'll just do over the counter in Utah.
Are you doing private in Colorado again or no?
No, I did draw Colorado, but not. It's public.
Dude, you should come. Well, 1, we still need to go to Alaska, but 2, you should come to West Texas sometime and hunt him out there. And he's got giant antelope.
I'm in.
Top of Texas.
I'm in. That'd be awesome. I'm going to Alaska with my 16-year-old to hunt moose. He's hunting moose. And then we are going to West Texas.
With a
bow? No, with a rifle.
When are you going to West Texas?
December, the day after Christmas, for mule deer, aoudad.
Where, do you know?
Marfa.
That's kind of close. Marfa's a really cool town.
Yeah,
you got to go see the Marfa lights. Have you heard about them?
Is it a bunch of UFO stuff?
No, I don't know. It's an unexplained. There's lights. You look off into the distance, and you can see lights kind of on the horizon, and they can't figure out where they're coming from or what they are.
Oh, I'm going to go see them then.
Yeah, West Texas is really, really cool. Edit that part out. Delete it.
What's that?
Just West Texas being so cool.
Oh yeah, we'll edit.
You wouldn't know. It'd be tough to. It'd be tough to live there, but
I wouldn't want to live there. I've been,
and it's tough because a lot of it's private.
But I'd love to hunt it.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's been really fun. Like I've spent a lot of years guiding and hunting for myself. And once my boys got old enough and they really got interested into hunting, for sure, my 2 oldest. That's all we do. Hunt for the kids.
Yeah.
I love it. And then now 13-year-old kid is really digging this elk calling thing, and he's practicing all the time to the point of annoyance.
Does he want to compete?
He does next year. He wants to. That's what he said.
Do you have to qualify before the one?
I don't think so on the youth side.
Oh.
I think they just, if you're a kid, you just come in. So, but I was telling you this is how nice of a guy Bo is. Preston's texting him, and he's responding. Like, here's the video. You should watch this or whatever, right?
Nice.
Like, who does that? There's some rando 13-year-old kid, and he's like, hey, do this and do that. And Preston's getting good, and he needs to keep practicing, but it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what else you got going on, Sloaner Jamz?
Oh, man, I think that kind of covers it for tax stuff.
Well, do you have anything outside of tax stuff?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on a little something with Spartan Forge, the mapping.
Dude,
company.
I can't wait to hear about this, and you guys release that.
He's got some updates coming in the next couple weeks that are pretty revolutionary.
What? So, where? I've never heard of them, except through you.
The first time I heard about him was Levi Morgan posted something, an interactive video with like slope angles, and I was like, "Whoa, that's really cool." And then I think Aaron was talking to him too, Snyder, and then I met Bill at NWTF and got to talking to him, and he's just a brilliant dude. And he told me his background as, he was an electrical engineer and a developer in the U.S. military and was developing their mapping system. But that the entire U.S. military uses. So I was like, whoa, this guy is really on it, and he's got something here. And then I started looking into the app, and I'm like, whoa, he's got all sorts of AI and deer movement prediction models that are pulled from deer collar data. He's got historical weather. It's a really, really powerful app. And I'm excited for what he's got coming too, and for what we're going to do next year here with TAC.
Yeah.
To avoid some pitfalls.
Yeah, there are some, as long as people use it on the...
It's tough.
We've got a couple other things that we're drumming up to also help with that we're not going to talk about here, but it's going to help us with some of the current issues we're facing with the lame people out here in Utah trying to screw things up. So it is weird, but
yeah.
I'm excited for that. You've told me a little bit about Spartan Forge, but when you said the name, I'm like, Spartan Forge, he makes knives.
Yeah. He'll have to tell the story. I would butcher it. He told it last night, but
we'll just save his story for a podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
And put it out there. Then I can document it for the 6 people listening.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
How many are you getting per episode?
I don't know, like 10 million.
Something like that. With Rogan. You got more than Rogan?
Yeah, probably more than Rogan. I mean, we're getting so many now, I just quit looking.
Yeah.
So, do you want to know the honest truth?
Yeah.
I haven't looked.
Yeah.
We're posting.
Go. Yeah.
We're posting the podcast for the events. We'll start posting all these that we're recording throughout the season. They'll start posting after this event, but I don't even know that I know how to look at that report.
Yeah, I don't either.
I haven't dug into it. I just know that.
Who cares if people are listening to it and it's helping them?
I know they're listening to it for the events, just based on things they're saying when they're here, and a lot less questions that we normally have to.
You really got to spoon feed it to them.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
social media, IG stories. Here's what to know.
Emails.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So, well, dude, you got to think about it. Everybody is so inundated with information.
Yeah. So what do you pick to read?
It's just hard. There's sometimes just not enough time in the day.
That's why we picked to do the podcast. The podcast is really so we can, if you're on your way, you're like, I'm not reading an email. I have 900,000 emails that I've never read over the last 20 years. I've had that Gmail account. So,
it could just get buried.
I'm not going to read another one for all the things I get. So,
and Instagram, you throw it up and people are thumbing through as fast as they can. Yeah. So you might get 2 seconds with somebody, but if they didn't see it, gone.
That's why the podcast, it gives you all the information, and you could listen to it while you're driving into the event.
Podcasts are going to change a lot of things, including, I think, the upcoming presidential election.
It could, yeah. I think a lot of people are like, podcasts are dead.
No. It's a way better forum for conversation and information because it's just easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
It's more comfortable.
So, I do have a couple questions for you, just more to learn about Sloaner Jamz, but how did you grow up in hunting?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, my dad introduced me. I think I killed my first deer when I was like 11 or 12, maybe 13, something like that. He was not a big hunter himself, but he wanted to get us into it because he knew it was important, and I think he had some exposure to it, but I got into it and loved it. And then, as I got older and went to college and stuff, I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
And then kind of had some life-changing things happen and fell back in love with it when I moved out to Colorado.
How many years ago was that?
It's 10.
10 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. And then just kind of by chance, I just kind of fell into the industry, and it was from personal passions, but, yeah, I was a fly fishing guide for a little bit.
Out in Colorado?
Yeah, in Aspen.
All those yuppies.
Oh, yeah, dude. When I say guide, it's a very loose... It was hand-holding and not untangling.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But I was doing that, and then there was a job posting on Facebook from Backbone, and I had 4 or 5 different people, unrelated, tag me in it. And so I thought, okay, I should look at it, and that's how I kind of stumbled my way into this industry.
Yeah, how did you get that job at Yeti?
Well, so Backbone, Yeti is a client of Backbone.
Got it.
So there was connections there. I was doing public relations for Sitka Gear and Filson and a few other high-end brands. And so we were all kind of running around and bumping into each other at shows and stuff. And so I used all my connections and got to the front of the line because I knew there would be a lot of people going for it.
Absolutely.
I knew it was going to be competitive.
Yeah, because it was Ben O'Brien prior to that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
And you only worked with Ben for 1 year?
I think so, yeah. It might have been 2.
Was that year 3 of TAC? Have you told that story on the TAC podcast yet?
I don't think so.
You ought to do that.
Are you talking about how I got Yeti?
No, well, yeah, that too, but the whole journey of you thinking that it wasn't going to make it, and
yeah, we haven't really dove in. We've done a few podcasts with other people where we've talked about we started this because of this, but no, we've never really shared that journey. There's a moment I'm waiting for that I think would be the appropriate time to really dive in, and I will share it as a podcast. But I'll be honest with you, the thing we're going. The recording we'll do is more just for Monica and I, like a history, a big part of our lives. Because if you think about it, we've been doing this 11 years now. That's 25% of my life.
Whoa,
yeah,
wow,
that I've been doing this, and there have been some struggles there and some learning curves and some really amazing things that have happened and all the people we meet along the way. But it was more like, hey, we should record this as just a history piece of our life because this has been a huge part of our life, actually.
Yeah.
And so I really want to do it that way, but there's a moment that I'm waiting for when I think it's the right time to share it. And so we are going to do it. And I also I would love to get Preston on.
Yes. You should get him in front of the camera and microphone early. And
honestly,
it could pan out really well for you one day.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think Preston should have his own podcast.
Yeah. What's the format? Is he just walking around talking to people
I don't
at
know.
the show?
That
could be pretty good.
Is
he working right now?
Well, he's supposed to, but I asked him, why aren't you working? And he said, because the lady at Solitude's doing a really good job. And so his job's garbage. Clean up garbage.
Nice.
And this gal here is crushing it.
Really?
Those garbages are always empty. And it's one girl running the whole show.
Wow.
And she does a phenomenal job. So we're not used to that.
Yeah.
And so normally he has a job. But
what's the exit strategy here? Everybody pulls up from that spot over on the right.
What do you mean?
Like trailers and stuff getting out of here.
Yeah.
You unload over there.
Yeah, you'll go out and around the road there. They won't come this way.
Mm.
Yeah. So I take it my conversation got really boring because then Sloane started worrying about how people are going to get out of home base tomorrow.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I have a squirrel brain.
That conversation was boring. Let's talk about something else then. The title of the podcast is Life, It's Better With a Bow. And I don't know if you've ever looked at how we write it, but it goes life and then has ... It's better with a bow. And those 3 dots are like, hey, you know what? Let me think about this. Life. A minute of contemplation.
Yeah.
It is better with a bow. So what I like to ask on this podcast, sometimes I forget because I'm really tired, or I just plain forget because my brain's mush. But how is life for you? Okay. How's life better with a bow for Sloaner Jamz?
Oh, that's a good question. I've always loved that title, but I've never really thought about it in how does it apply to me?
Yeah.
Well, you just think about the times when you have a bow in your hand. For me, it's either in my backyard practicing at the end of a long day when my brain is fried from thinking and staring at screens, and everything else just kind of you have to focus on the process and all the motions and everything for your shot, and that and everything else kind of dissipates, and it's a really good way to kind of just get some sunshine, get some movement, get some stillness a little bit too, and calm your mind. So then there's that component, but then then you transitioned in a little bit closer to hunting season all summer. When I have my bow in my hand, I'm usually here at Total Archery Challenge with 3,000 of my best friends. So then there's that phase of it. And then, the ultimate phase is when you're in the backcountry with a bow in your hand.
Yes.
And it just, I mean, camping and like exploring and backpacking would be really, really fun. But having a bow in my hand and having a mission, it just makes it that much better. And for me, that's where I get a lot of my, I don't know, it's like my church, you know?
Let me ask you this. A lot of people have that same feeling you have, but why that over a rifle? Does a rifle not give you that same, I don't know, feeling?
No, a rifle gives you more of like chest thumping, like I can kill anything with this thing. Like, don't screw with me, kind of.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is
a bow's a little
really
more
fun.
Yeah,
it's
bow's
more intimate. Yeah, it's more primal. It's you know that when you grab it, it's going to be a difficult thing, and things are going to have to line up perfectly for it to happen. And it's more of a challenge. And I think deep down, like challenge and friction and struggle all are really, really good for the human psyche, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And it's different. You just like when you set out in the woods with a rifle, you're like, oh, I could kill a really big deer or a big something. When I set out with my bow, it's like, I got to really grind to get something here.
Yeah.
And I just think that dynamic is a little bit different.
Yeah. No, I agree with
and
you.
I also, I don't
ask,
love,
like,
I have tinnitus in my left ear from shooting shotguns and stuff. I don't love that violent, like, it's just not as fun for me to shoot in practice.
Yeah, I use a rifle occasionally and I like it, but I also can't handle noise. It just beats the living heck out of me.
What do you have a suppressor?
No, but I ordered one from Silencer Central.
Nice. Is it is it a process? Don't you have to get like a trust?
Oh, dude, it's forever. It's easy to do. Silencer Central does everything as long as you sign the documents and send them what they need. Like, it's a very easy process, but there is some paperwork involved. They carry the heavy load.
Yeah.
And
it just takes a long time?
It takes forever.
Like how long?
9 to 10 months.
Whoa.
You wouldn't think, like, come on, how does it take that dang long? It's crazy. But
yeah, I mean, I just got actually my first like real hunting rifle, and I
do it through Silencer Central.
You think?
They're great.
Yeah. Great
people. Easy to work with.
I'd have a lot more fun with that thing if it was a little quieter.
So I'm the same way. Everybody's the same.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants that loud bang. But the guy I was working, it doesn't matter whoever you work with, but they're like, what's the term? They're like updates. I mean, you know what's going on. You're not going to call them and be like, hey, man, where are we at? They're like, hey.
In your email.
Hey, your paperwork got submitted. Hey, your paperwork's in this process. Hey, you're looking at this many months until we reach out to you again with the next update. Hey, we got your fingerprints. We'll let you know if they're accepted. No. Like, they do a good job.
That's
now,
cool.
they're the only one I've dealt with, so I don't know how
What rifle did you put it on?
So I bought 3. I put one on a 6.5 PRC. One on a 28, or I'm going to, a 28 Nosler and a 7 PRC. Nice. That 28 Nosler was given to me by a really good friend of mine. It's my, I have a Alaska gun, if you will. In 98, I bought a 300 Remington Ultra Mag. I think it was 98 or 99. I bought this 300 Remington Ultra Mag, Model 700, stainless, right? And that was my gun. 3 to 9 loophole on it. Deadly. I loved it.
Yeah.
But, it's a beast. Like,
yeah,
it's a beast.
Especially if you put a suppressor on it.
So my buddy, I went up with him. We went moose hunting. This was for myself, and we only took one rifle. And so that's not true. We did have 2 rifles. I just wanted to shoot his because he was going to back me up if I made a bad shot. So, anyway, I shot his 28 Nosler, and I loved the way it felt, but it was loud. And I'm like, dang, dude, I really like that. I like that gun, the build. It's lightweight, whatever. So next thing I knew, I got one for Christmas, custom build. It's awesome. And so that's going to be my Alaska gun.
Which one? The new one?
The new 28 Nosler is my Alaska gun.
And why? Like, what makes it an Alaska gun?
Well, it's big. I like big.
Not like a shorter barrel or anything like that.
No. It's
Just for dumping moose.
Yeah, moose or a bear that wants to eat me or whatever.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. It was like a shorter gun for
No. It's. I mean, it's not. It's an. I don't even remember the barrel. I think it's a 26-inch barrel. I think. Maybe it's 24. I don't know. I'm not a gun guy. I just
Neither
like
am
shooting
I.
them and killing
I
stuff.
am
with
not
them.
a gun guy at all.
So, but I do like it. That I think the point is I like it,
Yeah.
and now I'm excited to get those suppressors on there. The thing about the suppressor, I don't know why it takes so long, but I did when I was in Greenland. The outfitter, the guide, he had a suppressor on his gun, and one of my buddies shot his muskox with it, and I was like, that's pretty sweet. So that's kind of what pushed me over the edge to finally do it.
Why? Just because of the sound and everything?
Yeah, just how comfortable it was sound-wise.
Yeah, you have to shoot at 20 gauge instead of 12, right?
Yeah, I shoot a 20 gauge, yep.
And a rifle doesn't just totally draw
Yeah,
you?
it knocks the hell out of me, yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem is I
Duck
have
hunting is just repetitive. It's too
yeah,
much.
that's why I don't
Okay.
I went goose hunting. Well, you and I went.
Yep.
So I don't shoot very often.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the guy that just jumps up, tries to hit everything because my brain can't handle it. Like I went on a goose hunt in Montana, and day 2 I was done. I didn't hunt the rest of the time. I went out and just wore earplugs, but
Do you know what I'm laughing about?
uh-uh.
You
Yeah.
don't remember the first morning of the crane hunt in Texas that we went on?
Well, if you're talking about my amazing shot or the person getting punched in the face.
Well, actually, it may have been the second morning. No, it was the second year we went.
Okay.
And I was just thinking about how you were sitting there. You had your earplugs on underneath your hat, and you couldn't hear anything.
And
What
you were
happened?
trying to talk to me, and I'm just sitting there ignoring you, I guess.
Yeah.
You're like, geez, what is up
What?
with him?
No, I think we pulled up to shoot, and you were late on every shot because you didn't know, you couldn't hear him call the shot.
I have to do that because I cannot. I had a traumatic brain injury, and I just can't handle it. Besides, I was there just to that was so much
Yeah,
fun.
It was fun.
That
was
was
taking
so much
photos.
fun. We
Yeah.
went out there with Sea to Sky Outfitters, Oren.
Oren, I was texting him the other day, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I love that kid, Oren Lonadier. You guys, if you want to go on an amazing crane hunt, sandhill cranes, I've hunted sandhill cranes, and he hunts those lessers.
Plainview, Texas.
Is that where it is, Plainview?
Yeah.
He does a great job. He's a fantastic human being.
He's also a good red fishing guide.
That's what I was going to
Venice.
say.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, if you need an amazing fishing trip down in Venice, Louisiana, kind of the brackish waters of the Mississippi for
Yep.
reds, sheep's head,
Trout.
speckled trout, he does a phenomenal job. I've gone with him multiple times on both of those trips, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm taking my dad actually fishing down there with him.
Really?
Yeah, just my dad's from Louisiana originally, born, raised, moved to Utah after that when he graduated and started going to college. But so I really want to get him down there.
Yeah, Venice is cool.
It's an interesting. I don't even know if you call it a town.
It's not.
It's an
There's
interesting
a
harbor.
Marina, yeah, harbor.
That's it. The food's good
Yeah.
up in that restaurant.
Yep.
But yeah, that was he does a really good job. Sea to Sky Outfitters. The thing I was thinking you were laughing at is when we were there, and when this gal came, and I asked her, she had a 12 gauge. And I'm watching her handle it because I'm sitting next to her, and I said, "Are you comfortable shooting that gun?" Because she looked like she wasn't quite sure. She's like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Okay," and I'm shooting my 20 gauge. And anyway, we get this volley coming in, a bunch of cranes, and she jumps up and shoots, and it just punches her right in the face. I'm talking split lip, like bleeding, tears coming out her eyes.
Did like
Her
did
husband
lip filler just like ooze out when she busted
her
her lip?
husband is just filming her laughing, and I'm feeling horrible because I watched it all happen. You know she's embarrassed as heck, so she's
yeah.
trying to be brave. And
Give it a little more context. As we were all setting out the decoys that morning, she was putting her makeup on in the truck.
She's making herself look good. She's got to look good behind the camera, and that's fine.
In front of
she
the
made
camera.
She made us. Oh yeah, in front of the camera. She made us late, so that part wasn't fine, but we still did okay. And anyway, the next group comes in and we jump up to shoot. She doesn't move. She's like, I'm done with this crap. I said, hey, why don't you shoot my gun? She's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to shoot. I said, no, my gun's made for little kids. Like, I shoot it because I don't like to get punched in the shoulder or in the face. I'm like, just use mine. So she shot it, and she didn't hit anything, but she did finish hunting the rest of the time.
Yeah. Good.
But I didn't get a hunt. So you're welcome, mystery lady who we're talking about.
Who shall remain unnamed.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it. The story's funny without. We don't need the name. The story's funny. So we do need to put together another hunt, though. We should do Alaska. That's a really fun one. I love going there.
Never mind. I'll wait until after.
But real quick, so one of the things we were talking about, you said this protects our title sponsor for this podcast. And normally we have a video out, and, you can see some of the stuff we're using or whatever. But Tim said to you, he says, hey, Sloane, do you need anything? And you said, dude, if you have some clarity, I'd love to have it. And he tosses you some clarity. It's a pill form.
Yep. It's like a lion's mane mushroom blend. Man, I love that product. I take it almost every day. I try to kind of go on and off it a little bit, but I've noticed, and I actually didn't even put this together until I was talking to Tim, but I've been noticing that my coffee intake has been way less in the mornings.
Awesome.
And Tim was like, yeah, dude, I've basically cycled off coffee from that Protect. I mean, you are alert, sharp.
No caffeine in here, though, right?
Yeah, no, it's just like all natural, I think.
What's it say? It's got lion's mane, red reishi, cordyceps, turkey tail. Those are all mushrooms. Yeah.
And yeah, man, I mean, it could be placebo, but I don't think so. I believe that it works.
So you guys, it's Clarity Brain Function Performance Mushroom Blend. Well, that's what I need. I'm gonna start taking that.
Yeah,
or at least trying it and see. And I'll see even if it is a placebo and it makes me feel better and stronger and more clear. Then
you feel better.
Placebo it up.
Yeah.
Like whatever. It could be just sugar water. If it works to make my mind work, then I'm good.
Yeah, the other product that I love from those guys is their tinted zinc sunscreen.
Their sunscreen, and their lip balm or whatever.
Yeah, I don't deal with a whole lot of that. I got a little built-in lip balm with a mustache, I guess.
Little dirty stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should shave everything but that stash.
You think?
Yeah, I bet
it's been a while since I've done that.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, does she like the stash?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think she's curious. She's like, what does your upper lip look like? She's seen it before, but briefly, and it's been a long time.
And you got scars all over. And
I do have a scar, on the side. But
is that why you wear a mustache?
I
don't know if it's wear. Maybe it's grow. I don't know what the right term is for mustache wearers.
Strap. I put it on with my T-shirt every morning.
Yeah, he just gets on. He's like, what mustache should I wear today, guys?
Yep.
Stick that mother on. So, all right, Sloane. Well, we're coming up on our time. We like to keep them under an hour or so everyone can enjoy listening to Sloane. But on Sloaner Jamz, we're going to finish off with this. Sloaner Jamz, give us your greatest mix. Like, who's in it?
Music?
Yeah. I mean, man. Sloaner Jamz has got to be music. So
yeah, it's all over the place.
This is a family show, so keep it.
Yeah,
PG.
I mean, I think I've done some Red Hot Chili Peppers lately.
Ooh, I love the Chili Peppers.
I really like Beastie Boys is always fun and that stuff. It's got to be really like a punchy, fast beat song.
Yeah, favorite Beastie Boys song.
Oh man.
Brass Monkey.
Yeah, that's the most memorable because I grew up on that.
Funky Monkey.
Yeah.
Sing it
I think
us.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn, I think, is really up there. But I don't know. I kind of just
I've never heard that. Let's hear that song. No, you do it.
No, I'm not going to
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I was kidding. I just wanted you to do it. I couldn't talk you into it.
No.
Sing us a song, Sloaner Jamz' favorite song.
No, I'm not going to do that, Sean.
Why not?
Because I don't want to do that.
Dude, you have you have an angelic voice.
People have already
like an angel
dropped
from
off.
heaven.
People have already dropped off because this is just not. I'm not adding much value to their lives.
Really?
I think so.
No, you need to.
If you're still listening by now, I'm sorry.
If you're still listening to this podcast, it's because it's awesome. And Sloaner Jamz knows the inside scoop on a lot of companies, and he's got great music taste. I wish it was a little more into that 80s butt rock.
Butt rock?
Yeah, like big hair bands.
Okay.
Yeah, you've never heard butt rock?
I've never heard the term butt rock before.
Oh,
Is it because it tastes like butt?
No.
It sounds like butt?
Yeah, it sounds like butt. That's why it does so well. Oh, look at Chad cruising by on the Ubco.
Yeah.
By the way, best electric bike I've ever used.
Which one is it?
Ubco.
Are they here?
Off the charts. No, but we
Is that y'all's?
Yeah.
Could I borrow it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you need
To
it
run
for
up to my house?
100%.
Okay.
But be careful.
I will.
No, I mean, because you'll buy one after you use it.
No, I'm in the market too.
Sweet.
For
Well,
hunting?
Not just hunting. I
Well,
mean, we
does
use
it
that
have
for...
enough suspension for hunting?
You see Chad. I could get on the back of that and we could cruise around
But
together.
off-road and on trails and stuff?
Go up that bike trail right there.
Okay, I got it. How much are
I'm
they?
telling you.
How much are they?
I don't know. I never looked.
Dude, they're getting pretty cheap. You can get them for like $4 or $5 grand. Is an e-bike pedal assist?
No.
Just
no
straight
pedaling.
throttle.
Just
All
straight
right,
up
that's what I'm
moped
talking
style.
about. I got it. I just got a Vespa.
Big old...
Dude.
Did you really?
I got a Vespa.
And it's your Vespa's electric?
No. It's
Oh,
gas.
yeah.
Gasoline, baby.
Yeah. So, here we go. Abby and Carter. Carter's like, I'll just go take a quick moment with Abby.
Yep.
Watch this. I'm going to send him a text, and he's going to panic. Like, oh, no. Let's see what he says. We're going to send this to Carter. All right, guys, while we make fun of Carter for taking off with Abby for a little date in the middle of the day, Sloane, thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you for everything you've done for the archery industry, for the hunting industry as a whole. It's really cool to be able to come together in so many different places throughout the country and
It's awesome.
reconnect with people.
It's a hell of a community, but I thank you for your great smile and personality that lightens this place up. And I'm being dead serious with that.
Thank you.
You're always happy. I love it. You've got a lot of brands that you work with, and you bring a lot to this community, which is freaking sweet. So anybody, you look up old Sloaner Jamz, and who knows? If you need help getting into the industry, he's your man for sure. Do you have a website, or are you just word of mouth?
do.
You're like one of those guys that works in the background. You're word of mouth.
I built a website, but I probably should jump back in there and kind of touch it up. But it's sloanerjams.com. Bought the domain.
That's awesome. Well, you should. Sloanerjams.com. And let's do this just as a plug for your company, since that's what you do. Turtlebox. We talk about them all the time, but where do we find Turtlebox?
Turtleboxaudio.com.
Go to your emails, too, you guys. We sent you a thing. You can scan the QR code in your email to fill out that form to win one. And then BornPrimitive.com. Okay. And then, of course, MKC.
MontanaKnifeCompany.com, dropping a new knife or a knife every Thursday night. You got to be fast. Sign up for their SMS and their email, and
They
be
do
ready
sell
and be
out
logged
fast.
in. Yeah, within minutes. Yeah.
Dude, that's...
Hey. Next week, if this comes out before then, hatchets. MKC hatchets are coming.
Maybe we just need to pump this one out.
Yeah, we should. There was some good product stuff in there. People
Yeah,
might
maybe
want
we'll
it.
just pump it out just so everybody's paying attention. I want a hatchet.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. So, all right, you guys, that's it for the show here. Thank you again, Sloane, for everything you do in the industry, in the world, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, Sean.